Hi guys, I thought I'd share with you some of the stuff that I've been picking up at Mecca Cosmetica. So this is stuff that I bought online that I've been getting in the stores when I make it in there. And a lot of it sort of thanks to birthday money. So my birthday was in July, so if I picked through July, pretty much all through July and into August. And I wanted to share with you, just in case you wanted to get some reviews or any overviews of stuff, just let me know in the comments down below as well. Anyway, let's get straight to it. I've got to share with you some of the stuff I've been loving. It's mostly Hourglass and Lipstick Queen, loving them. But I'm going to get straight into lipsticks. I've just been, for some reason, I haven't been into lipsticks very much. It's already just been glosses over the last few years, but well, this year it's just been mad into lipstick. So Lipstick Queen is pretty much great. I just think cute packaging, make a great little, I think, gift. So you get, they either come like that, and the ones I love the most are the Saint Bear or the Saint lipsticks, which are the only the 10% pigment. We can get packaging like that. There's also Sinner, which is actually 90% pigment, and that's the packaging there. So if you like sort of sheer sort of ones that you have to reapply, probably go for the Saint ones. If you want ones that are much more pigmented, obviously not sheer, go for the Sinner ones. Anyway, so Lipstick Queen, love the packaging, and I don't mind whipping these out because I'm a serial reapplier anyway. But this one is Saint Bear Nude, so Bear Nude, and it's a gorgeous colour. It's like my natural lip colour, but better. And I just love, yeah, like I said, the packaging there. So I'll swatch as I go so you can compare them. So you really do have to sort of build it up if you want to get the pigment. So that's the nude there. Hopefully it's not too dark. Next one is Saint Natural. And it's actually that sort of rosy colour that we had as kids, or some people did. I did. I used to get teased by people thinking I had lipstick on when I was 8, but I didn't. But that's that sort of like a rosy natural colour there. Next one is Saint Bright Natural. So this is a brighter colour, or lighter colour should I say. I'll just swatch it next to it. This one's more of a pinky red. So the other one was more of a, I suppose, brown red. This is more of a pink red. You can see the difference there. Next is Saint Pinky Nude. This is actually my favourite one, and you can sort of tell it's sort of a bit worn, well worn, this one. So more of a blue toned pink, but very, very nice, very wearable. Next is Saint Pink, and this is actually more of a rose, a true rose colour. And there, I went a bit mad with the swatch. One more in the Saint ones, and Saint Rose. This is a rose. And there it is there, right on the end. But you can see they're very, very similar. There's a whole bunch more in the range, but they're much bolder, they're much sort of darker colours, but again, very sheer. But these are more my kind of colours that I like to wear. And for the price point, I think they're about $26.95. You can get them at Mecca Cosmetics as well, and you can buy them at lipstickqueen.com, and also I think Beauty Bay a little bit cheaper with the UK or the pounds versus the Australian dollar, but hey. And this is the last one I've got in the Lipstick Queen, and this is from the Sinner range. So they've got the black, sort of that rubbery feel like the Nars sort of packaging, and it's got the gold on it. But that's the Peachy Nude. They sent me this by mistake. I actually wanted the Saint in the Peachy Nude, but they sent me this one. So it's pretty similar, but this is actually 90% pigment. So you can see there, it's a beautiful taupey peachy nude. But this works great. It's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So I'll be fine. I can live with that. But those are the Lipstick Queen ones. But yeah, I love the packaging. I love being able to pick them out of the bag. It's great. Don't mind reapplying it because I just love the shades, and they're very hydrating. I find they're not going to dry out my lips like a lot of the long wearing sort of ones might, or they might sort of collect in the wrong places on my lips. So these are great. Work well with all my lip glosses, I don't mind. Now on to Hourglass. I'll start with the lipsticks. This packaging though is so heavy. This is what the lipstick look like from Hourglass in the Femme Rouge collection, and that's the boxes. I must admit, this sort of brownie packaging, metallic plastic sort of look is very sexy, but it does have lots of, it's like fingerprint hell, but these are very, very heavy. But these are the ones that you'd sort of pull out at like a fancy dinner or something where you've got a light bag and you don't mind having something a little bit weighty. They're like the weight of the old Joey New York lipsticks. This one though is Whisper, and look at that packaging. Beautiful. I'll swatch it next to the, ooh, put that down. This has got a gorgeous sheen to it. Not a frost sheen, of course, but a nice radiant sheen to it. Yeah, hopefully that will show up. Yeah, that's a Whisper. And next one is Edition. Gorgeous pink. Mauvey pink. This one's not very pigmented though. I find I have to really work at it to get the colour pay off. And it probably won't even show up. It's the one right next to it, right on the edge. But yes, still gorgeous. Next, something I really love, and this was birthday money here. It's a primer. It's the Veil Primer. Sorry, the Mineral Veil Primer, I think it is. And it's got SPF 15, oil-free, no parabens, but pricey as. But it actually reminds me of the a cross between Face of Australia primer, and, or the oil-free one, and the MAC. Just gone blank what it's called. I'll put it down here, but yeah, it's that sort of white lotion that you work in. Just need half a pea-sized amount. Works in really well, and it gives a really smooth finish to the skin with a slight radiance, but it just feels great, and it actually works well. I'll blend all my foundations over the top of it. Keeps my makeup on, which is, well, I like primers, but it's heavenly. It's really, really heavenly. But it's one that I won't use all the time because I just want to make it last. Because you get, how many mils? Only 30 mils for, it was over $70. Like that, but oh, it's one, if I can, I will repurchase because I love it. Next thing, speaking of primers, is one that I picked up from Smashbox. I've been eyeing it all forever. Photo Matte Anti-Shine. Well, it's a newer one anyway. Photo Shine Anti-Shine. It's just a little tube though. This is one that I sort of wear for all these sorts of areas that really, the pores and the sort of oily sort of T-zone. That's sort of what I put on. You can put it under foundation. You can also lightly pat it over the foundation if you so wish. And this actually reminds me of a cross between, oh, just wasted a whole ton there. It's sort of a creamy colour. Reminds me of a cross between my Too Faced Primed and Poreless, that sort of feel to the slippery feel, and just about every other primer that I've got. So it's okay so far. So far, not too bad, but see how I feel. And you get 15 mils of product in that one. What else? More priming going on here. Nars. I've been good. I've been resisting all the Nars stuff, but I gave into this. This is the Pro Prime Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base. Got care of this long handle, but that's it. Little doe foot, a little white sort of primer. Too new to say how I feel about it on the eyes, but I love eye primers. I really need them because I've got really oily sort of lids, and they're getting hooded now. I'm getting older. I really need something to keep that makeup in place, or eyeshadow in place, and keep that sort of oiliness at bay. So I'll let you know how I go with that one. Also, I mentioned before some of the Sunday Riley blushes that I got. I got two new ones. This is the Honest and the Blush and Intimate. So that's what the packaging looks like, and I like sort of showing sort of stuff in haul so you can have a chance to obviously request stuff, but see the packaging as well. If you want to get someone a present, not just show the product, you want to see what the packaging looks like if you're like me. So that's what it looks like. Inside you'll get a little velvety pouch with Sunday Riley on it, and zip blush. Again, another mistake from Mecca. They sent me one with a pouch, one without a pouch. Okay. Anyway, packaging, very cute with the gold. Little mirror, but I'll cover that up. So that's Honest. I suppose peachy champagne sort of colour. I use it more as a sort of highlight. Let's see if this was work. I'll swatch it a little bit. They're very soft and velvety is what I can say about them. Kind of like the Wet n Wild. Yeah, you only need a little bit, work it in, works well, blends well. And next one is, ooh, a bit loose there, Intimate. Beautiful, beautiful pinky peach colour, you can see there. Oh, I'm not sure where else to get these apart from Mecca and in Australia, but let me know if you do know. So that's that one there. It probably comes off looking a little bit more corally on camera than it does on the skin. It's quite pink. You can get them on Taraz.com.au, but they're $4 dearer than what you get at Mecca. But anyone out there that knows, or a good website, please let me know down below. Let us know, share the info. Now, last but definitely not least is a range I'm obsessed with from Hourglass, is the Ambient Lighting powder. I'm going to run through these quickly so I don't drag this out, but I might do a separate post just solely on them. If you want, let me know. So the lighting powders, you're obviously working with and for different lighting for the skin. You can use them as finishing powders. You can even use them as blushes if you want. They're a little bit, they're not, what do I say, not shimmery. You get a bit of natural radiance from them as well, but there's one that's quite shimmery. But where's my, but anyway, I'll just run through them. So diffuse light, soft warm pale yellow powder. So there's the packaging. Again, fingerprints everywhere, but that one. So that's the yellow powder, so you can use it to combat redness if you so wish. I'll try and swatch these next to each other as I go. I'll show you at the end the swatches, but that's that one. Next is Mood Light. And how I store them in the drawer is actually back to front, so I can actually see which one's which, because they're all obviously the same. Not in the boxes, I just use it so I can show you. Favorite one, love this. This is a pale lavender color. Oh, look at it. Gorgeous. I actually use this as a blush as well, and a highlight. And I mix it in with the other ones as well. So I'll show you that at the end. And this one, sheer lavender pink powder that mimics the softest, most forgiving light. I need that. Next one is Dim Light. Another favorite one. It's a neutral soft beige powder. So it works good balance between warm and cool tones. So this one, a gorgeous one as well, Dim Light. Nice beigey one. Next is Ethereal Light. Ethereal Light, this one is your sort of whiter one. It's the opalescent sheer cool white powder, so it eliminates shine. So you can use this as like your, I suppose, your normal HD setting powder there. Yeah, I'll show the swatches at the end. Next one is Luminous Light. This one is a champagne pearl powder. So it helps get that sort of candlelit glow. You get it out of the box. This one. This is actually a little bit more, well, it's luminous. I was going to say it was more luminous. It is luminous. Well, this one, you can really tell a little bit more of a sheen to it than the other ones. I think I've got one left. Quick! This one's a Radiant Light, and this one is golden beige powder, so it's a warm golden beige. Lovely, gorgeous. Look at that. So this might be, like they were saying, if you want to extend your sort of summer glow in that, this might be well and more for people that with maybe a more golden, radiant, tan complexion. Or want to get one. Anyway, I've done it, I've swatched them all, so here, let's get close. So, there is, what have we got? That's Mood. You can see the lavender pink, so that's Mood Light. We have Ethereal Light, which is the white one. We've got Luminous and Radiant, so these are your beigey ones, Luminous, Radiant. And then we've got, sorry, Diffuse Light, which is the yellowy one. And Dim Light, which is another neutral beige one. I hope. Yeah, but these are pretty much the front one. The first three are my favourite that I love to mix up. I think once summer rolls around, I'll be getting more into Radiant and Luminous. But yeah, they're great. I mean, like they mix really well together. I love them. Love them. And for the most part, they can come off quite matte, like a semi-matte, but they do have a slight sort of sheen. It's really hard to sort of describe it, but haven't quite had anything like them, so have been really enjoying them. But that's pretty much what I've gotten from Mecca lately, or at least the stuff I haven't shown in my favorites videos and stuff like that. Yeah, so guys, I hope you enjoyed. Let me know any products you've been eyeing off and any sort of requests down below.